Elise. It's good to finally be able to see you in your final resting spot. I'll have to get this gravestone fixed up for you. We had to leave it blank ever since, well, Rat became a problem. But a quick update for you, he's no longer around. Matter of fact, he's in here. His final resting spot is also realized. No thanks to Powell and John and, I mean, hell, himself. Honestly, it was deserved. Just as you are, you know? Finally at peace, stuff. You know, I hope you and Dad are well. I'm trying to live up to his expectations and his legend, if you will, still to this day, so, you know, try. And hopefully one day I will. But in the meantime, I have a more pressing matter. With Dr. Powell and the alphas, or would-be alphas, eliminated, I have but one more matter to solve, and that's of the Ancient Ones. Ryan and I work tirelessly to make sure that we can put an end to them, track them down, and find a way to expel them, as they, from all we can gather, were what were behind Powell's and Rat's corruption. In a way, killing them would avenge you again. With that being said, you will be missed. But you will always be in our hearts. Mine as well. Rest easy, sister. You need it.
Visiting your sister, huh?
Cassie. What's it to you?
You have places to be. Got a set of coordinates for you.
I'm not interested. I have more pressing matters that you should probably be focusing on. You know, the Ancient Ones? Yeah.
Trust me, you're interested in these. It's important. Trust me this once.
And where are these coordinates, Cassie?
I'm not going with you. Just you.
Not suspicious at all.
Alright. Sent to your phone. You should head there now. Trust me. You want to go to this coordinates.
Fine. But the next time you follow me and attempt to lurk, stop what I'm doing, that will result in some disciplinary action, whether Ryan approves of it or not.
I wasn't
Understand?
lurking.
Understand.
Understood.
Good.
Perfect.
So, she's improved these past few months, wouldn't you say?
The numbers would seem to indicate that. I feel like she's definitely ready to advance to the next rank, would you not say?
I would say that she is shaping up to be quite the fine hunter.
I would definitely agree. We should look to increase her rank. That is why we called her here today, after all.
Yeah. That is indeed why we called her here today.
You guys, you wanted to see me?
Yes, we did. I've seen the numbers of the training, the results. Chad has informed me you have become quite a hunter, and I personally agree. Only wish I had slightly more of a hand in your training.
Yes, you have been quite the trainee. One of my most pleasant trainees since the reforming of this order. You've brought great pride to me, and to Ryan, and to our order. And for that,
It is our shared belief that you are to be promoted. Perhaps even leading your own squad. And for that, you would of course receive the symbol of all leaders. Not too practical in combat, but a good backup if need be. More of a ceremonial symbol, if anything.
a representation and a symbol of our order. Only our most elite carry them.
So, when will I meet my team? When can I start training?
Oh. You won't.
Excuse me? Pardon us for a second. What the hell do you think you're doing?
What I always know I'm doing. She is not ready for the responsibility of a fully fledged hunter, let alone one of our elite.
I've seen her training firsthand. I've only seen the numbers and I know she's ready.
Which is why I know she's not. She's not near as ready as you expect her to be. That's why she will not be getting this promotion. Do you understand me right now, or are you trying to pull a rank card on me that you do not have?
Very well. Guess there's no more reason for us to be here then.
I have an appointment with another hunter. Should I say group of hunters. Luckily for me, I won't have to keep them waiting. Sorry to disappoint you, Cassie. Perhaps next time, when you're ready. Contact me later when you have new information on any new Wendigo activity in the area. You would do well to put her to some use. So important about these coordinates.
Easy, Chad. It's just me. Relax.
You had your throat slit, Cassie. What do you want?
I have a story for you that you might be interested in.
And what is that?
A story about me. You were wondering how I got them, right?
I was.
You blame me for my team dying. In a way, I do too. But there's something that you don't know. Ryan is the one that gave these to me. We made a deal after you left. Ryan, what the hell? Why did you guys call me here? If I'm not getting a promotion or getting a team, why tease me with that possibility? You know how badly I want that.
That crystal. It corrupts the mind of whoever's holding it for too long. And we fear, using it, Rat might be able to phase that half of his spirit back into our world. On behalf of our order, I would like to present you with these and the rank of our most esteemed. Should a hunt of that magnitude come up, you will be hearing from me with the members of your new team, as well as a leave-out date and a location.
Ryan, are you sure that you want to go against him? Having that crystal, he's had it for months. God knows what it's done to his head.
I agree with you fully. He'd like to think himself immune to that crystal. No one is. But, as you say, he's not willing to give it up. So, do what we can. He forgets sometimes that we are both leaders. As such, I have just as much authority as him. I agree with you fully. What he did was bullshit, for a lack of a better term. You will lead your own team, and you have well more than earned this rank. I will keep this transaction from him, so long as you do.
Understood. I'll start training with these immediately.
Good to hear. You will make an excellent hunter. Chad. What is wrong with you?
I know. Last time you saw me, you told me not to go after Rat and his disciples.
Yes.
I chose...
To disobey a direct order, Cassie.
Yes. But afterwards, I cut a deal with Ryan. If I killed the Wendigos and Rat, the same ones that killed my team, he would give me these.
And
A
you
weapon.
succeeded.
I did.
But you failed.
Yeah.
All the same.
Possibly. It was taken care of. I killed the team that killed mine.
An eye for an eye.
I wanted weapons. I got them. In my own way. Just not the way that you wanted me to.
You could have had yourself killed. Placed a direct target linking directly back to the Hunter Order, and you did nothing but put yourself and everyone else at risk.
No.
Is this what you brought me here to talk about? Because if it is, Cassie, this is a very loosely based story at most. There's no evidence that Ryan even gave you those permissions. So, kind
How else would I get them? These are only awarded to top hunters. Not like I can steal them. They're all locked up. No way in, but a key. You know, I've heard whispers amongst the order about a certain detective that you have relations with.
And what do you know about that detective?
Just whisperings. Things I hear along the grapevine.
Really? Whisperings?
You know, being free has its perks. You're not bound to her anymore, you're free. You can do what you want.
Is that so?
Distractions like the same one I just caused.
Not bad. But you seem to forget. I always have a follow-up plan. And a plan for that plan. And so down the line, it continues. Like that.
You seem to have forgotten who trained me.
Oh! Well done.
I had a great teacher.
So you did. Why did you disobey my orders? All those months ago? Going after rat?
You want to know the truth?
Yes.
To spare you.
Spare me?
Spare you from having to deal with it. To kill him. To deal with the evil that comes with it.
Funny. Because I see his evil in me wherever I go.
I don't. I see a leader who lost his way, who was led astray by himself, and
what?
the person that I admire, I adore, and
Love.
yes, you're free now. You have no obligations. You can do what you want.
But I do. To Ryan, to Rain, to my hunters. And you. Cassie, you seen my my shirt? Oh. You know, I would say that was a little bit long overdue. Wouldn't you?
Perhaps it was.
Perhaps. You got the time on you by chance? Seem to have lost track of time and day.
I don't.
That's fine. I did. Wait. Ryan, I have to go meet with Ryan. I am probably just a little bit late. But nothing that this little guy shouldn't be able to help with, wouldn't you say?
Well, it was worth it.
I would say so.
No, either.
Are you sure you wouldn't like any more help?
I'll make it there on my own.
I'll see you later on, I guess.
Hey. Don't lose it this time. This one's important.
I would say so. I need to speak to Ryan about those knives.
Chad, do you end all your meetings that quickly?
I end important things quickly and non-important things quicker. What are you doing out here in the woods? Alone?
Oh. Just clearing my head after co-leader stabbed one of our most esteemed up-and-coming in the back.
Stabbed in the back? You make it sound like Stabbed in the back, you make me sound like I'm rat.
Yeah? A crystal really blurs the line.
The line between what? The line between light and dark? Or the line between your patience and my decisions?
Yes.
You wouldn't be hiding anything from me, would you? You
Hiding?
seem nervous.
Come now. Facing down an alpha Wendigo. Why wouldn't I be nervous? I have nothing to hide from you.
This alpha is locked away. We would have the other part of his soul still to assure that no spectral projections start to happen, but somebody decided to destroy the other half of his soul.
You're welcome.
Dr. Powell was helping me fight. You know, it was a group effort just as much as I do. We don't need to go into technicalities now, do we?
No. I suppose we don't.
If that secret ever got out to the Order, respect for me would be quite lost. You wouldn't have any intent of revealing that, would you?
Of course not. I don't keep secrets.
Nor do I.
But the secret of you, Rat, that half of his soul, I'll make an exception for.
I'm glad. I'm glad. Because I would hate to have to inform the Order that you allowed Rat to get away the first time. I guess we both have secrets to be kept, don't we?
Naturally.
How's Cassie taking all of this? Did she run off, quit the Order? Did it scare her away?
We both know she's too strong for that. No, she didn't run off. She was far from quitting. You really lit a fire under her with what you did, and made her more determined than ever to prove herself.
Good. Then she passed my test. One of many.
So, that's all that was to you. Test.
Isn't that what everything is? A test. If you'd excuse me.
Just let me in on it next time. Yeah?
Yeah. Of course. You're doing good. Keep doing it.
Oh, I will. Oh, I will.
Interesting to know he's going through all that. Explains a lot. But at least he didn't actually stop my promotion. Good to know it was a test. Be better prepared next time.
You're late.
late is a slightly overused term. I like to say casually not on time. Is that a bad thing?
So, what kept you?
Things. I had to pay a bit of respect to my sister. Now that Rat's gone, I can actually, do that.
Understandable.
Reports on the Ancient Ones. Any update on what they want, what they are looking for?
We had a hunter come back recently. The theory we're going to follow up on thinks that they might be a little bit more nature-based, not so much creatures, perhaps some other Mother Earth, Gaia, whatever you want to call it. It's an idea we haven't explored yet, and quite honestly, since their power seems to be focused around the redwoods, it seems logical.
Very good. You've done good in gathering reports.
For now, it's just an idea.
Even so, ideas could lead to reality.
We'll hope.
Ryan,
Yes.
take a look over this city. What do you see?
Billions of people going about their daily life.
Going about their daily lives and
Happy.
happy. Something that they won't be should the Wendigos ever rise again.
Indeed.
Should the Ancient Ones go through with whatever they're planning.
That's why we're following up on every possibility, no matter how slim.
That's why we exist.
Of course.
I have to ask you. I was speaking to Cassie earlier.
There you were.
Yeah, I was. She told me something about you.
Oh.
Why did you give her permission and jurisdiction to chase after Rat and the other Wendigos all those months ago?
She was the only one of her team who survived. Skilled hunter with a vengeance to pick. She was assigned to finish the job. She did so admirably.
She did. Against my orders.
You were absent at that time. You had left the order in my control, and the opportunity presented itself.
Absent. Is that what you think I was?
MIA.
You always believed me to be absent, to be abandoning the order, do you not?
Not always. But when I hear nothing from you for the longest time, it's hard to think otherwise.
You hear nothing from Schwartz. We both do. And you don't think otherwise.
Was he ever involved to begin with? He's always sort of been his own third party. He's not an authoritative figure like us, or like what we're supposed to be.
You're right. You are right. But you did go against my orders.
Against prior commands.
Prior commands.
The opportunity was too good.
Whereas I do not approve of your undermining, if you will. I will admit that it got the job done.
Spectacularly.
Spectacularly is indeed. And because of that, we now have a skilled hunter back in our midst. Perfectly synced with the coming storm, whether that be the Ancient Ones or else.
I almost hope it's the Ancient Ones. I'd like to get this whole mess over with.
Once the Ancient Ones are dealt with, that should be it, surely.
Can't use some of Rat's power to warm me up? shivering a good bit.
I think Rat deserves a little bit of a break, don't you? Even still, the price of the weather is very little compared to the price we put our lives on every day.
True.
I will meet you at headquarters. Probably tomorrow morning. We'll go over some things before we head out to the lake.
I'll be there, as always.
Good. And try not to do any uncommunicated.
Now that I can reach you again.
Good. Then I will see you then.
Indeed.
Okay.
We will. So, how many Wendigos did your team come across on that day?
Between 30 and 40-ish. Just from the brief look that I had.
How many were killed?
In the battle, not many. Since my team was killed, I've been able to mark off 26. I still have more to kill. I'm going to avenge my team, one way or another.
You've done well. Where the hell is Chad?
I don't know. Should be here soon.
Want to sit down?
Yeah. Of course. you're
Hello.
here.
Where have you been?
Miss me?
China? Japan?
Not
Taiwan?
You two need to come with me. We have things to discuss.
What have you found?
It's what I haven't found, Cassie. You might be wondering why I've brought you to this specific location. It's because this location is the only one that I've been able to assure is secure. Ryan, earlier you asked where I was. This I can't answer. The reason for my absence, I can tell you. And that was because I was attempting to contact Rain. I've been attempting to contact him for the past few months, perhaps. It's no avail. He's been silent, or he's been blocked. By what? I don't know.
It wouldn't be the first time Rain or John has gone silent. And always come back, usually with some useful new insight. But the length of time they've been gone is concerning.
Sure, he's been gone for a while, but I think you're missing the big point here. The last time he was gone, it was because Rat attempted to take over. Now this time, the feeling I get being inside of the spirit realm and from this crystal is not that of a entity per se blocking it. Not that of a Wendigo at least, but some other power from some other location. As though it's emanating from one specific spot.
So, not a Wendigo. Ancient ones, no.
It's coming from the lake. What?
The lake?
Yeah, think about it. The lake is where everything thus far has happened. It's where Rat no Naga tried to kill the two of you. Several times, actually. It's where Rat repeatedly at this point has tried to raise, as I call them, his little minions from the dead time and time again. Think of the kind of energy that creates over and over and over through the years. If somebody was trying to do something like that again, that's probably where they'd be.
But, as Chad already said, it doesn't feel like a Wendigo. Could it be something with the area itself?
You're right, Ryan. It is the area itself. Think about the location. The location is a center point to all the hell that the three of us have been together. That kind of energy, spiritual energy being summoned over and over and over again, it stays in the area. It doesn't just go away. It stays there and it builds and it builds and it builds until it becomes a breeding ground for basically anybody, Wendigo or otherwise, to do as they please.
Naturally, but then what would be causing it to start creeping into the spirit realm, blocking our access to Rain? Where does he fall into this picture?
Well, Rain could be trying to stop it, but at this point, you guys have been doing this for what, 5 years? That's
Longer
5
than we
years. That's 5 years of spiritual energy being leaked in from that realm over here. You guys don't particularly, are you guys following what I'm saying here? It's built up so much that it's creating a sort of bridge between our world and the spirit realm. And until that bridge is severed, it's going to continue to grow, whether somebody's using it or not.
Are you saying that Wendigos, long dead entities locked within the spirit realm, could leak into our world?
It's entirely possible, especially if they continue using it. Think of how many Wendigos have died there. The ancient ones are... They're changing people there. Bringing people back from the dead and then dying right in that area.
It's a good theory.
It's not a theory, Ryan. I know it's true.
Dr. Powell never mentioned any of that. when he took
Powell
me.
doesn't know.
Powell knows everything. He is the one exception to the spirit realm.
No one person can know anything, but for us to know for sure, I think we'll have to take a little trip.
You mentioned that the energies in that area are creating a breeding ground, but for what? And I can tell you what for. This crystal is the answer to it all. This crystal is the reason that might be happening, because this crystal is made mostly pure spirit realm energy with a little bit of ancient one essence and other things thrown into it to allow me to control the rat that lies within. Could that energy possibly be what these ancient ones, if it is them, are after?
So then maybe we shouldn't go. Putting the crystal right within their boundaries.
There's no if or no, Ryan. I've been there. I've felt the energy coming around the area. It's getting stronger and stronger. And if we don't do something about it, it's going to get worse. It's not going to stop anytime soon, whether we bring that crystal nearby or not. And it's not going to make a difference either. That's what they're after, they're going to get it. If we don't stop them before they get the chance.
But we can prevent that. Chad, I feel like this is a mission I might need to take alone.
A mission you need to take alone.
We need to stop that energy, but I feel like bringing that crystal into that area, if that is the case, is too big of a risk at the moment.
You seem to be forgetting one thing. We're all being targeted. That crow, that raven up there. That's a known courier of the Ancient Ones. They're probably watching us right now. It doesn't matter where we go. Splitting up is just a fool's errand. And if I recall, I'm the one who makes the final decision.
He's right. Ryan, we all need to go. Splitting up, that is more dangerous than us taking that to that lake. You go by yourself, you're dead. Easily.
My fear is that if we bring that crystal to an area where you say their power is so strong, it might not just be the end of one of us.
That's the risk the three of us have to take. We have to stop that energy from growing one way or another, and you can't go by yourself. The three of us need to go.
If they get their hands on that crystal.
Enough arguing. Do you understand one thing? The Ancient Ones are based in the Redwoods. Okay? We are in Minnesota. Do you understand what that means? This lake is also in Minnesota, which means one thing. The Ancient Ones' influence is spreading far and wide, and the longer we wait, the farther it spreads. We need to act now and see what this disturbance, this break in reality is before it's too late. Whether it's them or not, we need to act.
I agree with you fully, but we also need to take preventative measures. If they get their hands on that crystal, we could suddenly be looking at a much greater threat.
Do you know what's inside of here, Ryan? The most powerful alpha to ever walk this planet, apart from Rain. And I have him in the palm of my hand. Do you think some small, weak Wendigos could match up to that? To match up to our skills combined, my best hunter, although arrogant, and my best captain. My only captain and my trusted friend. The longest hunter on the force. And me. A force to be reckoned with, not to be succumbed.
You're right. Just keep in mind, this isn't some small Wendigos we're dealing with.
Nor were Rat nor Naga.
But this is bigger than them, even. This is quite the jump. But I agree. We have grown more powerful. I still feel like this is a bit of an unnecessary risk, but I also agree with you. Better that we stay together for such a high-profile mission. Thank you for bringing me to my senses.
That's what we're here for.
That is what I'm here for. Copy?
Keep telling yourself that.
Okay. Are we in?
Seriously?
Yeah, we're in. Let's get this over with. The sooner we cut down those trees, the sooner I don't have to deal with any of this anymore. The safer we'll all be.
I would agree completely.
Glad you two can make it.
Any chance to take down another alpha, I will gladly take.
Possible alpha. We aren't sure what it is yet, remember? We only know that it's powerful enough to draw our attention.
Very good.
And Cassie, you're sure you're up for a mission of this caliber?
I know I'm up for it, no matter what others may think.
And speaking of others, Ryan, Cassie and I thought it might be best to take 2 vehicles instead of just yours.
And why would that be, pray tell?
Well, the weapons can be stored in your car while we maintain radio contact throughout the whole way.
Correct. And having more vehicles allows us to give the impression that we have more manpower and more hunters within our wheels than we actually do. An intimidation factor, if you will.
Only we had a 3rd vehicle. Right. Maintain tight radio contact, but if that's what you wish to achieve, let's do it.
It is. This is my op. Our op. We'll be sure to take down whatever this bastard is. Come home tonight, and I'll have a few beers while we're at it. This will be a walk in the park compared to what we have done. I trust both of you. When we've pulled over, we need to be meeting up with Ryan here shortly.
Because I want to talk. Don't you ever get tired of Ryan undermining your authority?
What do you mean, undermining me?
You don't think all the hunters don't know? You think the hunters don't know about your little escapade with the scientist last year?
How do you even know about that?
About how you and his so-called projection took down Rat and foiled the Ancient One's plans? And you did all of that behind Ryan's back.
How did you even obtain that information? That wasn't and isn't meant for anyone's eyes but command.
Come on, Chad. Let's not kid ourselves. Ryan probably let the information slip while you were in Norway. Out of pain of not knowing where you were, or maybe...
Or what?
Spite.
Hey, Chad. Just lost visual contact. Is everything good over there?
This is Chad responding. Yes, everything is fine. We're approaching from a different direction in hopes to throw whatever may be out there off its game.
Chad, you realize the point of going in a convoy is to appear like we have more people. You're setting us up for ambush here.
We won't be long, don't worry about it. We'll be there soon. Chat out.
See? What did I tell you? So why are we in the middle of nowhere?
Well, we're here. Right there, Cassie.
Yeah, are you sure you know what you're doing? 'Cause that's a stump. Why are we looking at a stump, and why the hell is it important?
Well, Cassie, this stump holds more meaning than you could possibly imagine. Do you understand how much meaning this stump holds, Cassie?
Considering your history, I'm assuming somebody died on it.
Actually, you're pretty accurate. Very well done, recruit. Actually, it wasn't just somebody. It was someone. See, the person who met their end here was known as Dr. Edward Clay Powell. Have you heard of him?
Well, given all the history lessons you guys have given us, yeah. Heard of him?
And why is this man important?
He created the crystal that now houses Rat.
Indeed. The crystal that I've entrusted Ryan to keep a hold of for today, so we will not go through its properties and why it should be wielded with caution. But that man is responsible for more things than you could ever imagine. Not only has he tried to kill me, he saved my life. Everyone's lives. He is the reason Ratinan Gaedon is dead. I am forever grateful to him and in debt. He's a changed man. That's something the history books will never teach. Everyone wants you to believe that Dr. Powell was an evil man. He was, due to some unknown corruption by our very adversary, the Wendigo. This world holds more secrets than ever previously imagined. The world you're walking into is not that of a civilian anymore. Cassie, you're one of us.
Right. I'll make sure to learn as much as I can.
I trust you will. You're our brightest up-and-coming hunter. I have my eye on you, Cassie. Perhaps one day, you might be able to get a knife as powerful as this. Or a crystal as powerful as mine. Who knows? If we can ever figure out how to channel the Wendigo's essences into crystals, perhaps our whole order can have standard issue Wendigo crystals, huh?
Wouldn't that be nice?
Come. I have more to teach you.
So, this is the lake where it all started.
Yes, and where we finished it. Oh, right, no Naga anyway.
This lake has held many dark secrets and beings throughout our time.
Sometimes darkness can hold the key to unlocking true power. Don't you think?
Well, you know what they say. Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
I believe you mean betrayal. And far too often. Don't let that type of thinking cloud your senses, Cassie. We need them sharp for whatever caused this spectral surge at this lake. I need them sharp.
What is it?
There's something moving out there. Something up there. I can feel it.
Oh. Why don't we go and have a look?
No. No, I can take care of it. I can do it myself. You think I can't?
No, that's not what I was saying. We're a team.
We have no need to think that. You're more than capable of handling yourself. If anything, fire 2 shots if you need us. I believe in your skills. When have I ever not? And if anything, it gives you time to prove yourself. Hunter.
Here. Take this, just in case.
Alright. Fire 2 shots.
Fire 2 shots.
Be safe.
Be careful.
I know you will.
You know, work is statistically one of the best places to find a relationship.
You got jokes. How about you save them until after we find what we came here to look for? In Rat's absence, the apparent spectral surge from this lake has me especially concerned.
Very well. There will be no end to them when we're done. I'll see to that.
I'm sure you will. That's why you're my most trusted captain.
Foolish boys. How could they ever think that I would actually follow them? They are playing straight into my trap. The ancient ones will be pleased.
So, what were you actually doing in Norway?
If you must know, I was touring the fjords.
All jokes aside.
Let's just say it had something to do with a disruption inside the spirit realm. Being a realm walker, I know things about the realm that you and the other hunters aren't yet ready to know. And there's a disturbance, a great one, a rift, shivering, if you will, a ripple effect. It's been felt throughout the spirit realm 3 times since I originally left, and it has me worried. For if it's another rising alpha, it's not something we haven't already taken care of before, but it's not something I care to take care of again.
True. Speaking of which, Crystal, bothering you?
It concerns me. It's not like the old one. Instead, I can feel it almost as though it's a heartbeat, a life force. And it's fading, but not. Suppressed, but alive. As though something or someone is interfering with its power, which shouldn't be possible.
Two shots.
2 shots.
Let's get up there.
Cassie. Cassie!
This is where those shots came from.
It is. Do you think they took her? This should be exactly where she was. This is where she climbed up, yes? Oh!
One of the most important lessons you guys teach us as trainees, pretty much on the first day, is never trust.
A Wendigo.
Very good, Ryan. You're catching on very nicely.
So, you infiltrated the Order for what? A shot at the leaders? Do you know what the rest of the Order will do when they find out about this?
Oh no. I came here for something far, far greater and more valuable. See, my masters only want 2 things. Boy's death, which admittedly I'll enjoy. That's coming soon. That and, you know.
The crystal. Rat's crystal.
Don't even try to stop me, Ryan. Or your entire order will be destroyed along with him.
Over my dead body.
No. Let her take what she wants. If you die, our work will have been for nothing, Ryan. The Order will be destroyed. And Cassie will have won.
Not going to happen.
That is in order, Ryan. You were always better at leading the order than I was anyway.
Isn't that cute? Hand over the crystal.
Come get it.
You're coming with me, boy.
It's the damn crystal. How fast can that thing move? Could be anywhere here. Chad?
Ryan! Ryan! Ryan?
How should they go?
Ryan!
Anywhere within miles of here.
Fuck. Fuck! Ryan! Son of a bitch!
Clever. Yet still so pathetic. You know, Canute made this knife. Such a shame. That old Nordic bastard.
Ah!
He had to die.
Ah!
Where do you think I got this? Look familiar?
Ah! That's Canute's fang. You killed him.
Yes, and I'll kill you too.
Not before I do. Ah! Ah! Kinjer mundo glisir ef gastar heg visi.
Your kin? They're already dead. You made sure of that. Oh, sweet boy. You're already dead. Have fun in the real world.
Chad! Chad! What the hell happened? Oi! Wake up! Wake up! Come on! Need to get you out of here. Yep. Yep, there we go. There we go. Up you go. You stand?
Cassie.
Yes.
Cassie.
I know. Here. Come around me. There you go.
Traitor.
I know. Don't worry. We'll get her for what she's done.
The crystal. The crystal.
We'll get it back. We did it before.
No. Girl. So, she's taken it for herself.